Do you know which country grows most peanuts? Most of you like eating peanuts. I like eating peanuts too. And do you know which country grows most peanuts? First of all, we had bluegrass. Bluegrass. And bluegrass was very good for the cows. The cows ate bluegrass and gave a lot of milk. That was very good. And we had a lot of bluegrass on our farm. We also had this mile a minute creeper. We called in Hindi titaya baur. This mile a minute creeper used to be very useful when we had a little cut on our hands or legs or anywhere. Hello everyone, welcome to my card game 7-hand challenge trump. I have got some trivia questions for you. Let's see if you know trivia questions. Do you know which country in the world has most trains? Most trains. It is Japan. Japan has most trains in the world. And do you know which country grows most peanuts? Most of you like eating peanuts. I like eating peanuts too. And do you know which country grows most peanuts? Yes, it's India. India grows most peanuts in the world. And electronic city, which is electronic city in the world? The answer is Bangalore. Bangalore is the electronic city. So those were the 3 trivia question and answers for you. Now my last riddle. What breaks it never falls, and what falls it never breaks? Answer to that is day breaks. We say day breaks and night falls. Day breaks and night falls. So that's the answer for my last riddle. And today's riddle is, what goes through cities and fields and never moves? It goes through cities, it goes through fields, but never moves. That's my new riddle for you. This is my episode 37. I hope you are enjoying the episodes and trying to answer all the riddles. I have been telling you about 40s and 50s. We had a big farm. We still have the farm, but mostly sugarcane is grown in the farm. But when we were young, we had to grow most of our things on the farm, and we did not have to buy a lot of things. Most of the things were grown on the farm, so we didn't buy a lot of things from the shop. And we had a lot of grass, weeds on the farm, and we knew their names. We knew the names of all the grass on the farm. Lot of different types of grass. And the grasses were like, we had grass on the farm. First of all, we had bluegrass. And bluegrass was very good for the cows. The cows ate bluegrass and gave a lot of milk. That was very good. And we had a lot of bluegrass on our farm. And other grass we had one grass was called motha. It was small grass, weed of no use, and the root has a little nut in it. That was motha. And we had guinea grass. Guinea grass was very good grass, and animals ate that, and it was a bit long. And remember, I told you once that we had a machine for cutting grass, big handle machine with two blades, and we put the grass in it and move the handle, and the grass cuts in small pieces. We used to feed our horses with the grass we used to cut. So guinea grass, it used to be very good for uh, for animals, and it was easy for us to cut. We could cut the grass, and sometimes we just cut the grass to enjoy. When I told you there was hurricane and the stable was blown away, stable got blown away, and we had no stable. So from then on, we were not feeding horses with grass that we cut. We just enjoyed cutting grass. That was guinea grass. And then we had dhoop grass, very soft grass, also used in religious ceremonies. And we also had lajonia, one grass called lajonia. Its English name is sensitive grass, lajonia. It had thorns in it, very bad. If we put your leg on that, step on it, you get thorns on your leg. And it's called sensitive grass. As if you touch that grass, the leaves close. All the leaves close up. And then you leave it for a little while, then the leaves open themselves. So that was lajonia, or sensitive grass. And we had another grass called ghoraiya grass. That was very hard to get rid of, very tough grass. And then we had another grass called para grass. Para grass was very good for animals. Animals used to eat, and it has a straw type of it. We made a straw. We had grass that had a bit of branch like a straw. So we used to use that. We used to cut the knots from two ends and use that as a straw. That in those days we had no straws, so we used to use that as a straw, para grass. Then we had one grass called gadara. I don't know English name for that. And then gadara grass used to be very tough grass. I don't think animals were able to eat. And that grass was good for planting, planting to stop soil erosion. It helped to stop soil erosion. Very good hedge, made very good hedge out of gadara grass, and that was good for stopping soil erosion. And bariara, I've been telling you, we used for toothbrush from bariara grass. We also cut bariara branches and tied together to make a broom to sweep our lawn, sweep the yard. If we use bariara grass to sweep, and there were a lot of seeds in it, later on the bariara grass used to grow in our lawn. Then we had to pull out all the small plants before they had seeds, so that we don't have a whole lot of bariara grass in our compound. In those days we had no lawn mower to mow the lawn, and it was a big compound. So father used to bring the horses when the grass grew little bit. He used to bring the horses, leave them in the compound, and the horses used to eat the grass from right low to the soil, and that cleaned. We didn't have to cut the lawn. Now lawn mower needed because our horses were our lawn mowers. They ate all the grass in the compound. Those were the grasses we had, and we also had some wild trees like sirsa, that is rain tree. We had rain tree, and we had babri tree. I don't know English name for babri tree. Babri tree had a lot of thorns in it, and the fruit we used for gum. The fruits had glue, very good for pasting, and we used that at school for pasting anything we needed to paste some pictures. We used fruit from babri tree. And then we had bye-bye tree. Bye-bye tree leaves were good for animals to eat, and the long straight stem of bye-bye tree used for making hasita, etc. on the farm, and even tables and beds. We used to have a big table under the mango tree. We rested during the day. So those were the trees. And most important was sajan tree. And sajan, we used to eat the leaves as bhaji, sajan bhaji. In English name, sajan is drumstick tree, or moringa oleifera. That's the English name for sajan. And sajan is very good. A lot of you people might have sajan plants, sajan trees at home, and sajan leaves, very healthy. It's very good to eat, and drumstick also very tasty. Mother used to make a drumstick curry. And it was very tasty. We liked drumstick curry. And some people also make drumstick flour with eggs. Fried drumstick flour with eggs. I have eaten that too, and that is also very tasty. I have got, those were the plants, and we also had a lot of fruit trees apart from grass, weeds, and we had one type of creeper called amraya bor, and that creeper used to look like golden color and growing on top of another tree. I don't know whether that plant had any root or not. That's why it was called amraya tree. And then we also had this mile aminat creeper. We called in Hindi titaya bor. This mile aminat creeper used to be very useful when we had a little cut on our hands or legs or anywhere. We used to take the juice out of mylaminate leaf and rub on the cut, and that healed the cut. That's mylaminate. And some people also drink the juice of mylaminate if they have gastric. That's also good for gastric. So that was mylaminate. My rhyme for today. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep. She doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone. They will come back home, bringing their tails behind them. Thank you very much. Bye.